My name is George Smith. For all my life I've been involved in my dad's racing career, going to all these racetracks and working with him for the business. So what about my dad makes him a true and honest person? Well, in this short documentary I'll show you. Yeah, so this is the sort of workshop. Used to be when I was a kid. I'd stay here till about 11 at night every Friday. Mark Wright's Club Classics would be on, all the 70s and 80s music, and it was just me, my dad, his mechanic, and my sister. And we'd just be here every Friday. The car would be here, that would be raised up, and you just work on it every Friday. And my dad would win his races, and we'd take part in them. Even if he had like an accident or something, he'd still be out in the next 2 weeks. And it's just really nice. A lot of memories here, and it's really sort of nostalgic. As a kid, I'd go down to Brands Hatch. Because obviously I'm not too big of a racing fan myself. I don't know why. I like the creation of the making the panels, because I've always been an artistic person. Obviously I'm doing this documentary because I want to do films, and I'm interviewing you and trying to find out more about the business, because obviously it's part of my life, and it will always be part of my life ever since I was born. It's been part of my life, and it's just an interesting topic to talk about, and just to find out what my dad does for a living a bit more, and just to sort of find out more, really.
I started on motorbikes when I first started when I was 17, and a friend of mine, Steve, was racing big Formula 1 motorbikes, and he said come along and have a go. So we bought a motorbike and I went motorbike racing on the circuits. That's how it started, and then it just sort of progressed from there, really. The cars, I never really thought I would get into cars to start with, and then we did. We got into the oval racing and moved forward from there. We started in banger racing, we done Group A hot rod racing, and then we moved into national hot rods, and now we're doing circuit racing.
What there is a load of area in the top, big area. Let it cool down a little bit, and just pop them out, and just see if we can drain any more air out of it. So I would get that feed up onto this top pipe on here.
My goal was, since I've always started racing on the ovals, oval racing is my passion. I like the circuit racing, I like the bike racing, I like loads of forms of racing, but national hot rods on the ovals is my passion. And I've always wanted, right from when I first started racing nationals, I've always built my own chassis for myself, because I've never had the budget to go and buy chassis and bits and pieces. So I used to buy a body kit from someone like the old Autoxross, or someone from Boss Panels, or Brian Laram at the time, and then build my own chassis, fit the body kit on, and build all my own bits to build the car. And we've had quite a bit of success with the cars, but obviously down to budget. I couldn't do all the meetings, but my main goal is to build a national hot rod from scratch, my own design, everything built in-house, and have one of the top drivers in the world final with it. We're near enough there now.
As you can see, we are a very close family. Father and son working together. I'm so glad that I was able to find out more about my dad, and that we can both carry on achieving our dreams together.